Alright, so I have made some upgrades to the little app. I'm now subscribed to Claude Pro. Shelled out a princely sum of $20 a month to gain more access to their thing. So Christmas Eve today, yeah, I solved the whole issue with the big screen. Then you had the buttons on the right that looked really gross, so everything's going to be incorporated. Yes, look at that. The frame buttons are now on the left and right. Set start buttons are now here. It's nice and clean. I turned around and showed in vertical. The problem is that it messes up the video recorder on top of this, but it works there too. It works on desktop. And again, just make it simple. That's all it is. That's all it is. All right, so let's start here. My foot is there. It's Christmas Eve, and they're closing the pool early, but at least it's open today. So, okay. We generally do maybe that, right? Did that press it? Yes. Let's go with that. So let's set start. And then let's see where we finish. We can even play it. Okay, we generally can see that. Maybe that, right? Set end. Now, how is it? It started great at 22.4, and it's just been getting kind of worse. It's 22.97. I felt a little better today. I tried the second dive that we're gonna see, because I did two again. The second dive felt perfect, but it's the second one, so who knows? This one is okay. I think it's gonna be faster than yesterday, but who knows? Let's see. 22.8 rounded up. Okay, it's better by almost 0.2, so 22.80. All right. Now, another improvement, I think, is the seeker bar never reset when you uploaded the second video. I think it does that now, or it should. Yep. And look at that, it gracefully resizes to the full height, but it's not too big. All the controls are, oh, this is brilliant. I think I'm gonna make an app with this, because this is actually pretty useful, you know? Let's see here. Right. Oh, that's breaststroke over there. He was doing this really strong, fast breaststroke and splashing my camera. But anyways, right. More like splash stroke. Right. Alright. Yeah, let's go with that. Set start. And then we can go. Okay, we don't even need to press play on that because we see it coming in. Let's set end. So now, it's been weird. It's been generally a second or more, the difference between the first and second one. On one occasion, it was like half a second. So 22.8 could be a 24. I mean, yesterday was a 24. It was over a second difference, but it was also almost 23 on the first one. So what is it going to be? I kind of like how we also can't see the number, you know? Like, it's just like, ooh, we can talk about it and drag this out for an hour. But, I mean, I'm thinking, the dive felt good. I did feel slower. I'm going to say half a second. So it's 22.8 plus half, 23.3. Let's see. 23.6. Okay, well, fuck me. I mean, it's 0.8, almost a second, so who knows. But that dive really felt nice. So anyways, I guess that's it. We have this app. It actually works as it should. And I think we can... the reason it resets the height is because of the stupid URL bar. You see it's going to become a little bigger. Okay. That's just the functionality of the browser, that sometimes it gets the URL out when you're scrolling. But other than that, it looks really great. It snaps to a perfect position. I can't do that here because it'll mess up the video. But it works great in vertical, works great on desktop, whether it's small, big, brilliant. And that mess on the right side where the arrow buttons were, the set start, that was just such a mess. It was at the bottom in this view. It was a mess. It was a mess. You know, but this works great. And again, the video in this is the actual resolution of the video. When we put it in VideoPad, they downgraded it to a grainier version. And I was like, what the hell is this? VideoPad, when I was trying to record it in 60 frames per minute, this is slow-mo, but it's 30, we get that. When it was 60 frames, it didn't take 60 frames. The preview in VideoPad is grainy and always 30 frames, even if the video itself is 60. I was like, what the hell is this? You know? So this is, right. I have yet to figure out, and that shouldn't be hard, but it should be able to take the metadata of the video and figure out whether there's a multiplier in there because you're recording it in slow-mo, but it gives it, you know, and the iPhone handles slow-mo differently. A lot of this is an S10 from 2019, but the S10 and from then on, you could have 120 frames a second, and it doesn't have to be slow-mo, I think. So we'll have to figure that out, but this is good. I like this product. You know, this actually I think is something that could be very useful for people. You could do running with this as long as where you start and finish is in the position. You didn't even have to have the whole race, right? With swimming, it's perfect because you just need to see where you start and end. But with running, you can do a 100-meter race. If it's angled where it sees where you start and finish clearly, you could do the same thing here. We might do that as well at some point, my 100-meter sprints. I think it would be a more accurate time. It also would mean I don't have to have my phone with me, right? Because right now, I'm holding my phone in my hand. I have the stopwatch generic app on there. You know, and then I'm like looking at it as I cross what I think is the finish line, and you can maybe get it to a second, but that's kind of obnoxious. So anyways, I think that's it for now, and yeah, that's it.